So, Jacob, I mean, you obviously felt that your connection with Rachel was stronger than Gabby's, so you decided only to pursue her, but were you surprised when ultimately you weren't offered that rose?
That's a good question, Brian. You know, I and I was thinking about this a lot from last night, watching the show. I I wasn't surprised with how things because I actually didn't once I told Gabby this, we were in SoFi Stadium and I was trying to find Rachel and I couldn't find her the rest of the night. So I didn't even get a chance to speak with Rachel. It'd been probably a good few days before I had a chance to even speak to her. So my last conversation with Gabby, basically we're ending that relationship. I didn't have a lot of connection with Rachel that the other guys did. So I'm going into the rose ceremony like, damn, I may have just messed up my entire opportunity here. So I was very nervous going into it. I kind of had a preconceived like notion or just like I had a moment where I'm just thinking, well, this might be the end. Yeah, it happened, and it's probably mostly my fault.
So Jacob, with that being said right there, if Gabby was to be the only Bachelorette, what would have taken place with you?
That's yeah. So that's what I mean. I said it. So
because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think I call bluff on that. I think that you probably would have stayed. I don't know. I feel like you would have stayed, and really flushed out that relationship. Would you have left, like you said?
If there wasn't a connection, like why
Same
would I
situation, same scenario.
What? Same scenario. If
only
she's
one
the
Bachelorette.
only Bachelorette,
She's the only
I'm on the
Bachelorette.
show. Look, I'm going to try to see if there is a connection there. But if there's not, then I have no reason with staying with it. And I would have told her the same way. If you're not my forever person, why would I keep leading you on like that? No, I would have definitely left. But I would have wanted taken some time to actually get to know her and see if there was
like more weeks.
There's a lot of,
if she wanted you would have stayed longer.
If she would have wanted me and if she would have wanted to stay with me and wanted to pursue things, but then I didn't see a connection.
At that point in time, paint a picture. At that very same point in time, everything's the exact same. Only difference is Rachel's on the picture. At that exact same level of like and or dislike, at that very moment, if Gabby was the only Bachelorette, what would you have done?
I would have probably pulled myself from the competition. Okay, and I'm honest and truthful with that, because the fact that I'm not trying to lead anybody on here.
So you went into it for Gabby, and the time that you would have spent until that final conversation, basically those feelings basically just deteriorated, like the disconnect was just there, that you would have gone home.
Again, there wasn't like a ton of time where we could have really gotten to know each other. Look, I took back what I said in a lot of ways. Like we were having and even to like last night when I was sitting there, I was just chilling on the couch and watching myself say this, and I'm like, damn, that's just so like rude. And then this girl right next to me, she kicks me really hard in the leg, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm just like, why would you say that? I'm like, I know. Why did I say that? In that exact moment, I know I just said I would take myself out of the competition, but I wanted to get to know these girls more than what I did. I truly wanted to get to know them. And I just didn't have the time